Hey guys, how's it going? I got a Jeep here that is having a stalling out while driving, and we'll fire back up right away. Sometimes we'll stall immediately afterwards, like after stalling the first time, it'll just keep on stalling. And then all of a sudden it'll run perfectly fine. You'll drive it down the road and everything will be good. And then all of a sudden you'll end up with throttle body codes or throttle pedal position codes. And all kinds of people can't figure it out. I've been looking up forums all over the place to try and figure out what's happening. So this is your powertrain control module. Now, I did a lot of digging before figuring this out. So if you're having this problem, your Jeep stalling, maybe you're having throttle pedal position codes, but you can't figure out what it is. You've changed the throttle body, you've changed the accelerator pedal inside the vehicle, but it's still happening. It's not a bad throttle body and it's not a bad throttle pedal position sensor. What it is if you follow where your PCM is, this is a 2012 Jeep Wrangler, okay? So your powertrain control module is at the front by the windshield washer. If it's a different year and it's in a different place, I'm sorry, but still, it could be leading towards the same area. But in this particular vehicle, okay, follow the wire loom from the powertrain control module, follow it back. There is a spot back here that the wire loom, this one here, is actually supposed to be pinned up. Let's see if I can get into there to show you, into that hole right there. Now I have it zip tied right here because the clip breaks, and when it breaks, it just breaks from heat and time, right? But so when that happens, then it lays right here. Now every time the steering shaft goes around in a circle, this bolt here, it will actually start to wear through the wire loom, or through the plastic of the wire loom, and then once it wears through that, then of course it's going to start to wear through the sheath of the wire. Once that happens, now all of a sudden it's actually going to wear into the wire itself. This case, the wire wasn't broken, but what had happened is it wears through a 5-volt reference, because wouldn't you know it, that's the one that's on the bottom of the loom. So it'll actually wear through that wire, and every time that this bolt touches it, it grounds out this 5-volt reference, which then freaks out the computer and nothing knows what it's supposed to do, and you'll end up with throttle body or throttle pedal position codes, or you'll end up with a PCM code. A lot of people jump to saying, well, maybe there's just a bad PCM, change the PCM. Guys, I'm telling you now, this was not easy to diagnose. This took me about 2.5 hours of pulling this entire wire loom out of here to be able to figure this out. But that was a lot cheaper and a lot faster than sending this PCM off, getting it fixed, or a lot of the times you can't fix them, so you replace it and then you reprogram it. Check everything first, guys. If you're having codes, start where the codes are and start working your way out. Yeah, so if you have a Jeep and it's stalling, check right by the steering shaft there, which if you don't know what a steering shaft is, it's what's hooking up to your steering column, right? This is going down to my rack and pinion there. Yeah, that bolt there wears through the wire loom and will cause you all kinds of pains. It is not easy to get to, but it will fix your problem. I hope that helps, guys.